Fabio Quartararo finally back on the podium in MotoGP. It's been a tough stretch for the 2021 world champion, but in Jerez, something clicked. The confidence looked better, the aggression was back, and Yamaha fans had reason to smile again, at least for the weekend. But the big question now is, was this the start of a comeback, or just a rare, good day in an otherwise difficult season? Let's dig into what really happened at Jerez and whether Fabio can carry this momentum forward to the next few tracks. Let's be clear, this podium was not a fluke. Fabio earned it. He qualified well enough to stay out of the chaos, pole position as a matter of fact, and delivered a typical Fabio at his best styled performance on Sunday. No major mistakes, calm under pressure, and crucially ran his lines and race just how he needs. He wasn't the fastest bike out there, but what Fabio showed is what we already knew. He is one of the best riders on the grid when the conditions suit. But the thing is, Jerez, Fabio Quartararo, Yamaha, they've always gone well together. So why did things go so well? Well, Jerez is a rider circuit. It's tight, it's technical, and with Fabio starting in pole position, he was able to run his lines and pace without too much riffraff from behind. No crazy overtakes, no trying to get past riders he cannot, just holding his own line. There aren't many long straights to punish the M1's lack of top speed, and traction zones are quite manageable. Fabio's always been strong here. He won back-to-back in 2020, was quick in 2021 until Arm Pump took his win away, and even last year, granted there was a lot of crashes, but he did finish on the podium in the sprint. Sadly, that podium didn't count due to the worst rule in MotoGP, but you get the point. He was still there on credit. Anyway, this was the perfect storm. A track that flatters the Yamaha, and a motivated Fabio who rode smart. The next three tracks could tell us everything to know about Yamaha's season, and whether Fabio can stay in the fight. Le Mans is up first. It's his home Grand Prix, and you'd think that's a boost. The atmosphere will be electric and it always lifts him. But the layout doesn't do him many favours. Fabio's past results here have been relatively mixed. There are heavy braking zones and hard acceleration points where Yamaha can struggle to get out of the corners with the same punch as the other bikes. Whether it's rain or dry, Le Mans could be a tough return to reality for Fabio and the Iwata-based team. Then it's on to Silverstone. Long, fast, flowing. It's one of the longest laps of the year and brutal on bikes that lack top-end speed. Fabio claimed a victory here in his title run season when the Yamaha was good, but unless the M1 suddenly finds horsepower, he'll be fighting just to stay in the top 10, a lot like last year. And finally we do have Aragon, a technical circuit with a monster back straight. This place has always been Ducati land, and Yamaha's usually been nowhere near the front. You have to go back 10 years to the last Yamaha victory in Aragon. If Fabio gets a result here, it'll be heroic. So yeah, Jerez might have been a high point, but these next three races, it's survival mode. But to give Fabio credit, he is riding better than his results suggest. He's pushing that Yamaha to its limits every weekend. He's showing up, still fighting, and when the stars align, he's there. But don't get me wrong, Yamaha is improving, but so are the other teams. Honda have made leaps and bounds compared to last season, for example. I mean, look at the battle in the Constructors' Championship. It is tight for second. Perhaps Yamaha's new V4 engine will solve everything. I'm not convinced. I still think there's a lot of work to be done, but maybe it will make a difference. So while Fabio can still challenge for a top 5 or even the odd podium, regular front form is going to take a lot more than rider talent. In the end, Fabio's Jerez podium reminded us of the rider he is and the kind of results he can deliver when the bike gives him even half a chance. But unless Yamaha find a breakthrough soon, this could be a rare highlight in otherwise another difficult season for the Yamahas. So what do you think? Do you think Fabio can keep this up? Do you think he can perform in the likes of Le Mans and Silverstone? Aragon's always going to be a sketchy one, but those two tracks, fingers are crossed, but I'm not so sure. I hope I've not been too negative, but it's a worthy mention before we get too excited about Fabio being back. But guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to KneeDown, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.